Road to the World Series, October 27, 2013. Game 3 of the 2013 World Series ended in a way that couldn't be predicted, won't be believed for a while by some, and definitely will be talked about for years to come. It was a walk-off obstruction call that tilted the series to the Cardinals, 5-4 winners over the Red Sox and now owners of a 2-1 lead in the series. A truly classic matchup of storied franchises that is carving its own niche with twists like the final play Saturday night. With the road to the World Series taking another unpredictable turn, the Cardinals staved off the visiting Red Sox in a game that was played under National League rules and ended with everyone reaching for the official rules of baseball. Whether the National League will rule the roost again this year with a fourth consecutive World Series title is an issue still very much hanging in the balance, following a back-and-forth battle that ended with a crescendo nobody knew was coming. Alan Craig scored the winning run after seemingly being tagged out and apparently never touching home plate, awarded the run on an obstruction call after a tangle with third baseman Will Middlebrooks, setting off a wild celebration for the Cardinals amid confusion and despair for the Red Sox. "I had to do the obstacle course to get home and sprint home as fast as I could for the first time in a couple of months," said Craig, whose appearance in the World Series is his first action since severely spraining his left foot in September. With Red Sox second baseman Dustin Pedroia making a stellar play on the infield grass and throwing home to start the action, it was so close to being one of the most dramatic double plays in World Series history before the obstruction call, made by third base umpire Jim Joyce, ended the game in the most bizarre way. "I guess by the letter of the rule you could say it's obstruction, but it's a tough pill to swallow," Red Sox manager John Farrell said. Joe Torre, Major League Baseball's Executive Vice President of Baseball Operations. "Intentional or not intentional, he just has to clear the path. I know sometimes it's unfair because he's laying on the ground, but that's the way the rule is." For much of the prelude to the crazy finish, the fact that the two teams were playing under and out rules was the biggest storyline. Most glaringly, the Red Sox had one of their best players, Mike Napoli, sitting on the sideline, champing at the bit while postseason stalwart David Ortiz took over at first base. As the game entered the middle innings, Sox starter Jake Peavy's outing was over after just 4 innings and 64 pitches after he worked his way out of the bases-loaded, no-out jam, as Mike Hart pinch hit for him in the 5th, delivering an RBI fielder's choice. And, ultimately, the Sox never did give Napoli a chance to bat, instead allowing reliever Brandon Workman to hit for himself in the 9th. Whatever the rules, the Cardinals have proven to be tough to beat at home all year, and particularly down the stretch. They have won 27 of the past 33 games played there, finishing the regular season with 7 straight home wins and going 6-1 at Busch Stadium for the postseason. Also, history tells us winning a Game 3 to untie the series goes a long way, especially in the most recent occasions. Overall, the team winning Game 3 after a 1-1 tie has gone on to win it all 37 times, or 67.3% of the time. Recently, however, the last 4 and 11 of the last 12 have turned that Game 3 victory into a title,